Hello, I'm James Spann, founder and managing partner of Boyd Street Ventures. With me today are Jeff Moore, BSV co-founder and strategic advisor, and John Pohl, our venture partner who heads up our marketing and investor relations. Before we review our agenda, just a reminder to everyone that this is not an offer or solicitation. This is intended for informational purposes only. Interested investors may access investment materials on our website or by booking a call with me. John, would you like to take us through today's agenda?
I would be delighted. Hello, everybody. We're going to begin by, in about a minute, having Jeff take you through some background on Boyd Street Ventures. And then we'll each go through our respective backgrounds for you. After that, we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about why Boyd Street Ventures is truly a one-of-a-kind venture capital firm, a firm that focuses on below-the-radar investments that have the potential to offer above-the-crowd returns. Then we'll talk a bit about the advantages of adding venture capital to your portfolio. And finally, we'll take you through the hows and whys of investing with Boyd Street Ventures. Jeff?
Hello, everyone. Boyd Street Ventures is a venture capital fund that has a unique access to the entrepreneurial ecosystem of the University of Oklahoma, the flagship university of the state of Oklahoma. We seek to build wealth for institutional investors and OU alumni investors by creating and investing in diversified portfolio of venture-backed companies from the OU ecosystem and other ecosystems. Our investment activity is focused on the sectors where OU research really excels: aerospace and defense, energy technology, fintech, life sciences, biotech, and weather technology. OU's profile in America's heartland is much lower than other leading research institutions on the East and West Coasts, enabling Boyd Street Ventures to identify under-the-radar startups with the potential for above-average returns. Hence our tagline, under the radar, above the crowd. Finally, Boyd Street Ventures Investment Committee includes experts with decades of combined investment experience.
Thanks, Jeff. Now a bit about me. As I said, I'm James Spann, founder and managing partner of Boyd Street Ventures. I came to OU as a freshman on a Navy ROTC scholarship, and after graduating with a BA in finance and marketing, I spent 6 years in the Marine Corps, attaining the rank of captain. I then embarked upon a 30-year business career that included C-suite positions in sales, marketing, and strategic planning roles at such medical and technical leaders such as AmerisourceBergen, Medline, and IBM. Now, along the way, I picked up an MBA from Indiana Wesleyan University and advanced certifications from the Kellogg School of Management at Northwestern and the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. I've been an avid OU fan and active OU alum since graduation, and I currently serve as vice chairman of the advisory board of the University of Oklahoma School of Biomedical Engineering and served in that role since 2015. Now, along with Jeff, I founded Boyd Street Ventures in 2021, really as a means of leveraging OU's research prowess to help generate significant financial benefits for our investors, along with the university, affiliated startups, and the state of Oklahoma. Now I'll turn it over to Jeff.
Hi, I'm Jeff Moore. In addition to being a co-founder of Boyd Street Ventures, I'm the executive director of the OU Ronnie K. Arani Center for the Creation of Economic Wealth, or ICCW. It's an innovation consulting organization at OU. I have degrees in electrical engineering economics from Rice, an advanced degree in applied physics, and an MBA from Kellogg. I've worked as a consultant for McKinsey & Company, and I've been an early stage company operator for a growing PE-backed company. For the last decade, I've devoted most of my work life supporting the work of entrepreneurs around Oklahoma and around the world. I've directly advised over hundreds of new startups and new ventures. I've founded numerous programs that link OU talent to entrepreneurial ventures, from leadership development programs to the first software development boot camp in the state. I've founded commercialization programs for researchers and launched a funding accelerator for small business growth. I also serve as a co-PI on a U.S. State Department grant that brings entrepreneurs from around the world to Oklahoma for a business and cultural exchange. Let me turn it over to John.
Hey guys, can I go first next time? Talk about two tough acts to follow. Anyway, I'm John Pohl. I am the venture partner in charge of marketing and investor relations for BSV. I got a bachelor's degree in economics from Claremont McKenna College in California, where I'm proud to say I took a course from the management guru Peter Drucker. I then got my MBA at the Booth School of Business at the University of Chicago, where I'm proud to say I took a course from the Nobel laureate George Stigler. I spent about 20 years in senior marketing positions in various industries. I was a marketing director for the E&J Gallo Winery, where I helped E&J Brandy become not only the #1 brandy in the marketplace, but it became actually the fastest growing distilled spirit in history. I was director of marketing as well for Kellogg Company, where I was responsible for 10 brands, one of which, Frosted Flakes, I helped make the #1 brand in the entire industry. VP of marketing at Dial Corp, where I helped make Dial Soap the #1 soap in America, and Cobra Electronics, which I helped become #1 in both radar detectors and two-way radios. Then I was recruited away from the consumer products world to the B2B world, where I served as Senior VP of Global Marketing and Strategic Planning at Hugh Freedy, which is a family-owned business in the Chicago area. It's actually the world's largest manufacturer of dental instruments, selling to dental offices. And for the past 15 years, I've been the founder and CEO of 14th Floor Solutions, a strategic marketing firm. I work with a wide range of clients in the consumer, healthcare, tech, and fintech markets. My clients range from startups to divisions of multi-billion-dollar international corporations to everything in between. And today I'm proud to say that I am part of the team that is helping James and Jeff achieve their spectacular, very exciting vision for Boyd Street Ventures. So enough about me. Let's hear a little bit more about Boyd Street Ventures, Jeff.
So Boyd Street Ventures plays this role of matchmaker, linking great businesses to operational resources and capital. We've chosen this mission within the ecosystem of the University of Oklahoma for 4 broad and interrelated reasons. First, we've observed the vast untapped potential within OU that just isn't visible to outside investors or other VC firms. Second, OU was awarded the highest possible rating for research activity by the prestigious Carnegie classification, ensuring a strong pipeline of great technology business ideas. Third, because of these brilliant startups emerging from the ecosystem don't get anywhere near the attention they would get at a Harvard or a Stanford or MIT, they offer the potential for above average returns because they're less likely to be overpriced and overbid. And finally, we're able to partner with many of the outstanding OU institutions, including my organization, ICCW, whose logos you see on this slide, to provide strategic and operational guidance to help these startups reduce their risk as well as decrease their time to market. In short, at OU, we're able to identify and invest in under-the-radar startups, develop opportunities for OU talent, grow the ecosystem for students and faculty and alumni, give back to OU, all with this potential for above-average returns.
Thanks, Jeff. That was a really great overview. I'd like to talk about our approach. It's fairly simple. We provide capital and operational resources, for the commercialization of innovations developed out of the University of Oklahoma and our affiliates. Our fund one is a $25 million venture capital fund where we connect alumni and other investors with OU innovation. The companies we invest in have the opportunity to enter our venture studio, which we'll discuss more in detail in a few minutes. But the investments we make can take the form of seed investments, Series A and B investments, but we also reserve part of our investments for follow-on investments. Now, over the years, Jeff and I have seen massive untapped entrepreneurial potential within our OU community. The depth of the entrepreneurial vision and innovative energy pulsing, through our campus has been, it's always been palpable, but it's starving for capital. Eventually, it became clear to us that this was a unique opportunity to connect both institutional investors and our alumni with something that was truly needed, and that's high growth investment opportunities. We could see that a bridge needed to be built, and Boyd Street Ventures was created to be that bridge. Now, we knew that if we could build the bridge, that funding gap, and if we could bridge that funding gap, we could also be a catalyst to launch and scale companies, and Jeff talked about how we do that and de-risk, that can have a national or even global impact while benefiting not just our investors, but the extended OU community. And by the way, the image that you're looking at is at the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. It's pretty cool.
So to sum up what James has been saying, Boyd Street Ventures was really the missing piece of the puzzle in the University of Oklahoma entrepreneurial ecosystem. And now that missing piece of the puzzle has been filled in, we have been off and running and are making some very, very significant strides. As James said, we've launched our Fund 1 beginning of the year. We have over 100 startups in our pipeline, over 25 active discussions, 18 startups on our watch list, and to date, we've made 4 investments. The first, Ardley. Ardley is a fintech platform and a white label technology. It automates more than 90% of loan officer refinancing tasks, provides virtual loan officer capacity throughout the rate cycles, and it drives down loan origination costs. MLOG, innovative financial platform that helps solo entrepreneurs and independent contractors organize and maintain business documents for tax preparation. It certainly makes MLOG a very, very appropriate solution for the gig economy. And Luna. Luna is a digital health platform that's reimagining physical therapy by matching patients and therapists who deliver the therapy at the patient's home or at work. And I should add that we plan to have made a total of at least 10 investments by year end.
Creating these investment opportunities allows us to pursue our mission of bringing OU innovation to the world and exceptional return to our investors. Our investment focus on my alma mater isn't a matter of old school loyalty, it's a matter of sound investment strategy. The fact is that 1 in 3 deals in the early stage financing market involves an investor and founder from the same alma mater. And when an investor and founder share the same alma mater, the investment amount is 18% larger on average. And in fact, connected investments outperform the same investors' non-connected investments. And what's more, investments in a startup with founders from the same alma mater were about 33% more likely to produce and conduct an IPO post-funding, and 10% more likely to receive patents than non-connected investments. In short, what this all means is that alma mater matters.
Now, one of the most important ways that Boyd Street Ventures is different than a typical fund is our venture studio. In addition to funding, startups chosen to enter into the venture studio can access support in product development and domain expertise, in marketing and design and operations and growth strategy. And according to the Global Startup Studio Network, startups that launch from a studio experience 30% higher success rate. Moreover, almost every company launched from a venture studio raises a seed round, and over 70% of those that raise a seed round go on to raise Series A financing.
The odds are that any startup that is selected into our venture studio that Jeff just described will be a competitor in one of 5 sectors. And these aren't just any 5 sectors. These are 5 sectors that, first of all, are among the strongest and most vibrant in the U.S. economy. And secondly, are sectors in which OU's research prowess is the strongest. Aerospace and defense. The sector is projected to grow at about a rate of 7.7% to over $430 billion by 2025. Energy technology. VC spending there was up 124% last year. Fintech. That's the number one sector for VC investment. Life sciences and biotech. VC spending exceeded $30 billion for the 12 months ended in September of 2021. And weather technology, where VC spending was up over 100% in 2021 to over $40 billion, and that was spread across over 600 deals. And incidentally, the image you see there of the National Weather Center, that happens to be based on OU's campus. James?
Thanks, John. Now, for Fund 1, we're targeting a raise of $25 million by the end of 2022. Our intent is to invest 1/3 in Series A and B investments in companies that we've targeted in the sectors that we've described today. 1/3 will be invested in studio, angel, pre-seed, and seed investments in early stage OU affiliated innovations. And finally, 1/3 will be kept in reserve for follow-on investments. Our management carry is 20%, after a 1x multiple on invested capital. And our management fee is 2% plus 2% for the venture studio that was described to you shortly ago. Now, we plan to employ a multi-stage strategy, where the targeted return profile would depend on the stage of the proposed investment. Our targeted IRR is 50x for early stage investments and 20x for scale-up investments. And note that our investment committee meets quarterly to review our targeted investments and help make great decisions on the investments that we make for the fund. The term of the fund is 8 to 10 years, and we have an expected use of Fund 1 of 5 years. We're pleased to report that Fund 1 is off to a great start. In April, we made our first 4 investments. John talked about those a little bit ago, but those first 4 investments were made out of the OU ecosystem, and we're pretty proud of that. Another reason we feel BSV is an attractive investment opportunity is that past results suggest that venture funds can be an effective way to diversify any portfolio investment. And as these charts show, the top 2 quartiles of venture capital investments have consistently outperformed the S&P 500 and Russell 2000. Investing in a venture fund is an easy way to add a diversified collection of vetted investments to your portfolio, and we should point out that BSV's strategy is to routinely co-invest with leading VCs to access deals that might otherwise be unattainable. Now, if you're asking yourself, how can I invest? How can I get involved? And it would be certainly okay by us if you're asking that question right now. The answer is simple. We accept cash as an investment, but one of the really nice features of our fund is you can use your 401k or self-directed IRA to make your investment. Thanks so much for listening to us today. I hope you like what you've heard about Boyd Street Ventures and our one-of-a-kind approach to venture capital. I invite you to check out our investment materials on our investor portal, which you'll find on the website, or to book a call directly with me. Thanks again for your consideration.